Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome once again to another episode of Watching Chickies. Now on day 21. And Chickies, you are all 3 weeks old. Oh, brilliant. You have all grown so much. And I am so proud of each and every one of you. And you are all such fantastic little chicks. And I'm glad to be here with all of you once again. Oh, hello, Weirdest Man. It's always good to have you here with us at a stream. So guys, if you are tuning in for the first time to our stream, or you're just tuning in again, I'd like to say welcome. And I hope that you are having a lovely day like these little chicks. And Watching Chickies is just a stream where we come on every day and we just watch the lives of these 3 young chickens, which are now all 3 weeks old. And you are seeing 3 different breeds of chicken here. The striped one is our onagadori, named Kagome, who is quite the little rabble-rouser this morning. And here, in black, always curious about the camera, is our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. And then, our little gray poofball here is our little silkie, named Stormy. Hey, Stormy, you're peeping quite a bit. Come here. Oh, yes. Ooh, look at those lovely wings coming in on you. And silkies are such pretty little chickens covered in downy, soft feathers. And, of course, nice, fuzzy feet. Yes, you are. And you are a beautiful little chick, Stormy. Yeah? What's that? You know, you're 3 weeks old today. You are. I bet to you, that is a long time. Oh dear. Did you almost fall? You fell just a couple of inches. But you flapped so hard. Now, unlike the other 2, Stormy's feathers, because she's a silkie, are all very soft, and they can't really get the sort of lift that Kagome or Braveheart can manage. Kagome now has actually started to jump on the top of the feeder and can actually almost get out of the brooder on her own. And Catch3387, good morning to you as well. All our little peep squad is up and about. Isn't that right, Stormy? Oh, I can't get enough of your fuzzy little feet. Oh, you just love a few gentle strokes. It's amazing that chickens can love getting pet so much. But there you go. They love just a little bit of support. Oh yes, they've been growing up quite a bit, but they're still our little chicks. Oh, and good morning, February Monster. I hope you are having a lovely day. And all of our little chicks have been doing just fine today. And in fact, for those of you who were with us yesterday, you might have noticed that I put some of their treats in one of the sections here in their feeder. And yesterday, they actually ate most of it up. Well, some of it inevitably ended up in the sand, because they do enjoy kicking. But you know, it's good to see them eating a few things other than their starter feed. Oh my, Kagome, you just zonked out down there. I always love to see these chickens just take a little nap. Oh, what's that, Stormy? Yeah? Peep peep? Did I stop stroking you for a second? Oh my. I'm sorry. How thoughtless of me. Yeah. Now you're calm. No more peeps for Dad. No peeps when you're content right now. Well, squid on a stick, I don't really have any particular favorites amongst the chickens. They're all kind of my equal favorite for different reasons. And Zero, whoa. The reason that they're not scared is they've been hand-raised by us for the past 3 weeks. And yeah, they've only been alive for 3 weeks, so they know humans aren't going to hurt them. And they know that we are their friends. And they just kind of consider us to be part of their flock. And squid on a stick, that's a good question. What happens when they grow up? Do you keep them as pets? And yes, these guys are going to be members of our family and friends for life. And donut come, yes. Chickens are domesticated animals. Ooh, and a little yawn from Stormy. Yes, chickens have grown up alongside us humans. And you know, they can make quite lovely little partners. So we didn't get to see these guys hatch from an egg. What we did was we got them from a place called Feather Lover Farms. And what happens there is that they are hatched and then they are shipped straight away through the U.S. Postal Service. And with how chickens work, they don't need to really eat or drink for 2 to 3 days after they hatch because of all the nutrients that they get from eggs. So we overnighted these guys so they were with us the next morning. And they've been with us since then, all 21 days of their life. And since these guys are, you know, more unusual breeds, that's why we got them from the place in California, Feather Lover Farms. Because right here we have a silkie. Oh, I'm sorry, Stormy. And down there in stripes, we have our onagadori. And then we have our sleepy ayam cemeni right there. Oh, yes, I know. And Michael Samuel asks how long they are considered adults until they're considered adults. So they're going to be adults around the 6-month mark. That's when they're going to get ready to start to produce eggs. They'll kind of reach their awkward teenage phase when they're 6 weeks old. So they're officially halfway there. And at the 6-week mark, we're going to start transitioning them to living in a coop outside. And that shall be an exciting time for them. And we've been doing these broadcasts every single day of these little chicks' lives. So, you know, today is day 21, but if you go back and check out our profile, you can see these chicks from day 1 from our archived posts. And we also have a YouTube page called Watching Chickies, where we also upload these streams. Oh dear. Well, the only thing that will happen when these guys are teenagers is they'll get a little bit awkward. They'll look sort of in between a chick and a full-grown chicken. But you know what? I think they'll still be pretty cute. Yeah. And CZMG says, Happy 3-week birthday to the Chickies. And I'm so proud that all of you guys are happy, healthy, and you've just kept growing. So these are our first 3 chickens, so they'll have the coop all to themselves. Ooh, another little yawn from Stormy. Oh dear, Stormy. Yes, gonna have the coop all to yourselves, though we are gonna be sad when we don't have you in the house anymore. But don't worry, we're gonna be checking up on you all the time. Yes. And our plan is, since we live in the northeast of the United States, here in the nutmeg state of Connecticut, that, you know, when the weather gets harsh, we're going to be bringing the coop inside to the garage. So they're not going to be so affected by all of the harsh conditions out there, yeah. Because we want you guys to be very comfy. Some people might say that we're going to be spoiling our chickens, but you know what? A little bit of spoiling is okay. Oh, and Weirdest Man gives you guys a happy 3 weeks. Yes, I think they have been a pretty happy 3 weeks for you guys. What do you think there, Stormy? Oh yeah, sleepy Stormy. I just love that we've been able to keep on doing these broadcasts every day for the past 3 weeks. And we do them starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we upload them to our YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Squishy Emerald. Yeah, on our YouTube channel, I've started to do a little bit of narration work. And we're thinking of a sort of Wednesday schedule for me to upload new episodes. Yes, they're all quite cute little birds. Oh, and Michael Green 25, hello! I hope that you are having a lovely day. Oh, and today I'd like to welcome our new Patreon, Katie. Thank you, Katie, for your generous donation to the channel. It is very much appreciated, and it helps us out quite a bit. Oh, Stormy, you are just so peaceful today. Oh, did I jinx it a little? Oh no, you want to get comfy. Sure, Michael Samuel. Our YouTube channel is called Watching Chickies. There is a link on our profile page, as well as a link to our Instagram and our Patreon for those of you who might be interested. Squishy Emerald. At the moment, the plan is really just these 3 chicks for the foreseeable future. Though, if Braveheart does end up being a rooster, like we suspect, we might end up with a few hybrid chickies in maybe 6 or 7 months. Oh, and Stoyed, you had your first chick. Oh, lovely. I hope your little chick is doing just so well and is so happy. I've just been really astounded since getting these chickens about how nice, cuddly, and warm they can be as pets. Oh, and State 16, thank you for the upvote. We appreciate that. Oh, and one won the bill. 1-1. Thank you for the It's Cute award. And yes, these ones are very, very cute little birds. Right here, we're just chilling out with our little silkie named Stormy. And all of our chicks are now 3 weeks old. And Sarima, Braveheart, and Kagome are just chowing down right down here. And Paulberry, you know, we have been told that we do have an ASMR sort of quality. I like to keep my voice pretty calm, and I feel like the chickies respond to it. Oh, Leyazu, please. Hello there in France. I'm glad that you are having a good time. Oh, well, we don't draw trees on these broadcasts. What we do is we watch the lives of these 3 young chickens as they go about. And you know, I find a lot of peace in doing that. As they all grow, they learn, and they develop. Oh, and Owen Nitram. Hello there in Washington. Lovely to see you. And Femke Jensen, I hope that your chicks and ducklings are doing well. Ooh, a little peeping from Stormy. You ready to go back to the others? Well, we all know you're going to be fussing a little bit when I pick you up. So I'm sorry. Let's pick you up so you can have a little bit of eating. I know. It's hard to go back down sometimes. Ooh, a lovely little jump there from Stormy. Oh, and get off my lawn 82. I hope you are having a lovely day there in Canada. And Shani E01 from Serbia. Brilliant, brilliant. So for those of you just sort of tuning in at the moment, this is Watching Chickies, and we broadcast every single day, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we watch the lives of these 3 little chickens as they grow up, and they are now 3 weeks old. There are 3 different breeds of chickens here. The black one is our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. The gray one is our little silkie, named Stormy. And the striped one is our onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed of chicken named Kagome. And I am just so proud of all of their development. Yes. Ooh, a little drink of water there. Little beak full, and then head back. Oh, and Nitram. Well, I don't think I'd make these guys a pond because they're chickens. They're not really well known for their swimming. But you know, they are well known for just getting their chow down. Yes, you are. Because they are all growing bigger every single day. And in fact, a little bit later on in the broadcast, we're going to be checking out their weight. And all of these chickies are members of our family, and they're going to be our friends for life. And all of these little chickens are also on YouTube, because we have a YouTube channel now called Watching Chickies, where I re-upload these Reddit streams, and I've started to do a few narration videos as well. And Slackwill, do they peep a lot at night? Actually, when we turn the light out for them at night, they go right to sleep, and they all just sort of cuddle together, and they are nice and quiet little chickens. Well, these first 3 chickens are, you know, just sort of the end result of our sort of wish to start getting chickens. and we're going to see how well they get along, because we want them to live happy and healthy lives. So we didn't want to get too many chickens to start out with, but we also wanted to make sure that they had their own little flock so they could stay happy and healthy. And right now, they're just living in their brooder for the first few weeks of their life. They are now 3 weeks old, and we do get them out, and we'll get them out in a second, for lots of little playtime. But right now, they're all quite hungry, so I think I'm gonna let them eat for a bit. Oh, and the Den MG, thank you for the Ally Award. So, the chicks do like to scratch, which is sort of a natural instinct chickens have, because of the way they like to forage for food in the wild, which they just like to scratch against the lawn to sort of throw up vegetation and to find little bugs. Oh dear. Kagome, you have some lovely new feathers. You do. They're so extensive, and you're getting so adult there. Oh my. Now yesterday, we introduced some new treats in the form of cut up almonds, some dried shrimp, and some dried baby sardines. And at first they didn't seem to like it, but when I put it into their little feeder, they actually ate it. And that gives them a lot more protein. So let's see about the treats. Hey Braveheart, I'm sorry. I want to put in some more treats. Hold on. There we go. They get upset when I put in the entire plastic container, so I have to put it right into the feeder for them. There you go, guys. Oh my. Oh my. Lots of peeping. Oh dear. So, you know, the occasional treat for them is good. They do like their occasional little treat of a little bit of yogurt. All of them do now. At first, only Stormy did. And Sarima, for their, do they ever need baths? These chickens don't really need baths like you would for your dog. When they feel the need for baths, we use sand as a bedding. They actually give themselves little sand baths, and you might actually see it on stream, where they all sort of puff up their feathers, and they just put sand everywhere, and then the other chickies help them preen. Oh dear, yes. And for those of you just tuning in who might have missed before, these are our 3 happy little chickens now on week 3 of their lives. And the striped one there is called Kagome, and she is an onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese chicken. And down here in black, we have our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And then right here, we have our little ball of floof named Stormy, who is our little silkie. And they are all lovely little chicks that we have been hand raising for all 21 days of their life. And all of these guys are nice, clean, and they don't have any issues with any mites or anything, because we do clean their environment here with their sand about twice a day, and they do like their occasional sand bath. Oh, Braveheart, you wanted to say hi to Dad? There you go. And as we can see, Braveheart here has gained quite a few new adult feathers and is starting to develop his comb. Oh my! Braveheart likes to be a shoulder chicken. You do. which is a little bit harder to film. Go on to Dad. Come on. There you go. Show everyone how lovely you are there. Oh my, yes, yes, yes. And I love Braveheart's personality, and he does quite show a lot of interest in the camera. Oh dear. A little sneeze from Braveheart. Lovely, lovely little bird. So, let's let them have a little bit of blanket time. Come on. Come on, Braveheart. I know you want daddy time, but blanket time is fun too. Oh, Kagome always puts up a little fuss. Here you go. And the thing about our little Stormy is, because her wings are a bit different. Ooh, that was a lovely jump. Oh my, and a little bit of chicken play, as you could see there, flapping around. And they do love their little playtime on the blankets. Yes. Oh my, lots of little flaps. And another little chicken sneeze from Kagome. A little dance. Ooh. Oh my, zoomies. I wasn't expecting that. You are so active today, Kagome. And now you're just itchy with all the preening. So, Mr. Zepp, the 4-hour streams tend to happen when we get a lot of awards, but you know, shorter streams are also good. Oh my, a little rivalry there between Kagome and Braveheart. And a little tip-tap. You want to play some music for us? Oh dear. Oh, a lot of little chasing today. You guys having fun? And, Doom Silkie, thank you for the... Oh, and Doo McGee, sorry. Thank you for the Ally Award. And NotABot001, thank you for the wholesome seal of approval. Oh my, Kagome, trying to get comfy there. All that fluffing about. And not your everyday FBI. I hope your chickens are doing wonderfully. And Nooksicle, these chickens are an onagadori, named Kagome, our silkie, named Stormy, and our ayam cemeni, named Braveheart. Oh my, and they're all having a little bit of fun. And Joe Pesci, Joe Star, thank you for the Healthcare Hero Award. And Macneen Love, thank you for the Narwhal salute. And none of these guys quack, they just give you gentle little cheeps. Oh my. And here at Watching Chickies, we just kind of watch these guys and have a little bit of fun. I find it nice and relaxing, almost like a little therapy session each day. It's hard to feel angry or really sad when you're watching 3 chickens just have a nice time. Oh, you guys all right? Yeah, just a little bit of play. And Mr. Zepp, at the moment, the current guess is that Braveheart is probably going to be a rooster. From the shape of Kagome's tail feathers, we believe that Kagome is probably going to be a hen, and that our little Stormy will probably be a hen as well. Oh, all 3 together. And if you look at my profile, we also have a YouTube page where we re-upload all of these episodes. And I've started to upload a few narration videos. which I will most likely be updating the narration videos every Wednesday. And we also have an Instagram and a Patreon for those of you who are interested. So, lay armor. These guys, you know, we have a nice setup for them over here. So we like to check in on them every once in a while, but they can actually be pretty independent within their brooder. Oh, and 11 the Bill 11, thank you for the wholesome seal of approval. They're much appreciated. And yep, there is a link to our YouTube channel in my profile. And if you just want to search for it, it's called Watching Chickies. Oh, and I'm sorry, random PewDiePie fan 0, that you had to give away your rooster. For those of you who are interested in getting chickens, many places actually do have laws and regulations against rooster ownership if you're living in a residential neighborhood. In my area, you're only allowed to have up to 1 rooster. And Macneen Love, thank you for the Healthcare Hero Award. It is very much appreciated. Just like we appreciate you little chicks. Oh, ooh, flap, flap, flap. Oh my. Yeah, you guys having fun? Oh. And Braveheart is generally our least skittish of our chickens. He loves just going right up into my hand, and then, more often than not, riding on my shoulder. Well, if you like fluffy chicks, T-Panda 55, our little silky Stormy is up for the task, even with her little fluffy feet. But you guys are great as well, Braveheart. And Kagome. Yes. Even if you do complain when I pick you up sometimes, Kagome. Oh, but Stormy's always there for you. Ooh, that was a lovely little trill there, Braveheart. So Slackquill, Stormy has fluffy feet because Stormy is a silkie. And silkies are smaller chickens that are covered in downy, soft feathers their whole life. And Raptor1433, who was asking about their names, I can just recap. Our striped one right here is named Kagome, and she is an onagadori, which is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. Over here we have Braveheart, who is our ayam cemeni, which is a breed from Southeast Asia. Ooh, and they're having a little fun together. And then, of course, like I said before, our little silkie named Stormy. And all of them are the exact same age. They are all 3 weeks old. No, the other chicks, if you look back on our day 1 video, did not have feathers on their feet. Oh, it's Sasha. It's good to see you again. And thank you, the chicks are doing wonderfully today. Ooh, and a little bit of flapping play. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, Braveheart? Oh, my. And Lucy, no, these are all chickens. A black ayam cemeni, the gray silkie, and the striped onagadori. So these guys are going to be part of our family and friends, though we won't argue with them if they want to donate to us a few eggs in the future. Though we will be careful to check to see if any of those eggs are fertilized. So right now, these guys mostly eat their starter crumble, which they'll be eating for about the first 15 weeks of their life, but we do occasionally give them some treats as well. And our little Stormy our little Kagome and our little Braveheart are having a good old time. But you know what, folks? We have about 15 minutes left. So one of the things that we like to do here is we like to track how they're doing, to make sure they keep eating and they keep growing. So, come on, guys. Ooh, Braveheart. Braveheart likes to sometimes just go right back into the brooder by himself. But right now, we are just going to do their little daily weigh-in to make sure that they are eating well and they are staying healthy. So yesterday, Stormy was 79 grams. So Stormy, let's see if today you are doing just as well. There you go. Oh, and it's Sasha. Thank you for the gold. And oh my, Stormy. 85 grams from 79? That's amazing. You are a lovely chicken, and that was such a big appetite you must have had. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you, Stormy. 85 grams. That is a huge amount of weight to gain. Come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. So, Dodazu, we are currently just weighing them and making sure that they're staying nice and healthy. Oh, and Nat, thank you for the Safe and Social Award. And let's see about Braveheart. Now, Braveheart yesterday weighed 105 grams. So let's see how much Braveheart weighs today. Come on. I know. This is your least favorite part as well. Come here. I know. Daddy. Yes. Just stay there. Oh. Just back up. There you go. Oh my. 114 grams. Oh my. 9 grams as well? You are so magnificent. Oh, lovely. Let me give you a lift up to the others. There you go. Lovely Braveheart. A 114 grams. Oh my. 9 grams. How did you manage that? All right, guys. Well, let's see about Kagome, who weighed 102 grams yesterday. Now, Kagome really hates getting weighed, but we'll give it a shot. Come here, Kagome. Come here. I know. You always make a fuss. And you are so fast. Come here. I know. Dad's got you. Oh, we couldn't quite manage it there. Raven 7306, thank you for the gold. Oh my, Kagome just wants to type now. Oh, you tried to jump to the couch. Come here. Just stand, wait. Oh, whoa. She jumped all the way onto the couch. Kagome, how are we going to see how much you weigh? Kagome. Come on. One more shot. It's not a game. You've done this before. Alright, we might only have a second for this. Oh dear. Kagome. Aha! 107. Wait. Yes. 107. Okay, it keeps going from 107 to 100.8, so let's say 107.5. Well, I have considered possibly making this a documentary in the future. Oh, and Kagome showed her rebellion by pooping on my laptop. Oh well, everybody poops, and that includes little chicks. Come here. There you go. There you go, guys. Lovely. And I apologize, Kagome. I'm sorry. Ooh, another little sneeze. Oh, and Braveheart, did you want to come see Dad? Or are you just kind of hanging out right now? Oh, Stormy. Yeah? Oh, yeah, Braveheart? You want to jump? You can give it a try if you want. I've seen you make that jump before. Oh, you are all lovely birds. You are. You are. Even if you do poop on my computer sometimes. And in fact, let's make sure that that little bit of poop goes out. Ooh, good. Came right off. Braveheart, you didn't need to come to Daddy. You didn't need to go into the trash like that. You're not trash. You are my lovely little son. My little chicken son. Ooh, and more flapping from Kagome, who I think has taken a lot more liking to my computer than she probably should. I think she enjoys the feel of the keys beneath her feet. Oh my, you're looking at it so intently, Kagome. So intently. Do you want to post comments to the internet? Alright, but no going on Twitter. It's a little bit too dangerous for a young little chick. Oh my. There you go. Oh yes, Braveheart and Kagome can get quite the zoomies. Oh, Kagome. Ooh. Did you want to fly back into the brooder? They do. I think they might be pretty hungry right now. So I'm gonna go help Braveheart out. There you go. I'm always there for you, Braveheart. And I'm always here for the rest of you. There you go. Oh, I love Stormy in the background just watching Kagome just go all around. Stormy just likes to chill out. And Kagome in the trash again? Oh my. Ooh, this is a lovely opportunity to see Kagome's tail feathers. Now, if you look here, the actual sort of, oh, she danced away. The tail feathers sort of have a fan quality to them when they're open up, a little bit almost like a peacock. But right now she's got them sort of like sealed closed. But that is a good sign that Kagome is going to be a hen. Ooh, I got you, Kagome. I've got you. You don't need to go on the trash. I think you want to just go right back into the brooder. So I'm going to give you a help. There we go. There we go. Oh, and Stormy, come here. Yeah, little peeps. And we're going to hang out with Stormy for just a little while now. Yeah, there we go. And for those of you just tuning in, we here are watching Chickies. And we just watch the lives of these 3 young chickens as they go about their days and they just develop. And right here we have our little silkie named Stormy. Down there, the other 2 are just having a little bit of a nosh. The black one is called Braveheart, and he is our ayam cemeni. who's just taking a little bit of a sit right now. And down there, we have our little Kagome, who's, well, grown up quite a bit and having a little bit of a drink. She is an onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed of chicken. And the onagadori are very well known for having these very interesting tail feathers on the roosters that can grow out to be long and luxurious, and up to around 18 or 20 feet in length. And they're going to be heading outside to live in their coop when they're about 6 weeks old. I've all given them short little previews of the outside by just holding them in my hand and letting them experience it. But, the only one who really seemed to enjoy it was Braveheart. The other two seemed a little bit intimidated, but that's alright. I have these weeks with Dad to get used to it. Yes, and these guys are part of our family, and they're our friends for life. Yeah, so they have 3 more weeks to get used to everything. Ooh, and there's a little bit of noise outside, which got Stormy, but it's okay. I am here for you, and everything is alright when you're in Dad's safe hands. There you go. There you go. Well, Stormy, you are protected and you are loved. Yes. And for those of you interested in what a silkie feels like, you know, if you've ever touched a cotton ball, it feels a little bit softer than a cotton ball. Almost as if you had collected a whole bunch of dandelions when they are turning into seeds and just about to be ready to be blown into the air. And you've collected them in just a big, whole huge clump. And that's sort of how soft Stormy is. Oh yes, you are very fluffy and cute. It's Sasha. Yes, I have considered the possibility that Braveheart might potentially breed with Stormy and Kagome. So in the future, we might actually end up having a couple of hybrids, all of which would be half ayam cemeni, and then would either be half onagadori or half silkie. And I'm sure any of these guys' babies would be just beautiful and cute. Oh, and T-Panda55, thank you for the Hugs Award. It's much appreciated. Oh, and Unknown for 3818 has an uncle with a dog named Stormy. So Stormy, you're not alone. Oh yes, we are definitely going to be going for 3 more weeks, and probably for longer than that, because I'm sure people will want to know how you guys are doing in the coop. And now's a lovely time to show all of you guys. Look, Stormy has little tail feathers now. Aren't they just lovely? You can see them clearly now with my hand in the background, and they are very cute and soft, just like the rest of her. And Stormy really just loves hanging out here on my leg and getting some gentle peeps. Yeah, it's Sasha. We might end up with, in a few years, depending on how things go, an entirely new breed that's just like 1/3 ayam cemeni, 1/3 silkie, and 1/3 onagadori. But you know, that's long term, and right now, we're just focused on these 3 little chicks. And Owlpie, I actually have started to do some narration on YouTube on our channel, Watching Chickies. I've started off with some Japanese fairy tales and I've uploaded the first episode. So if you are interested in that, you could check out our YouTube channel. Yeah, Stormy's beautiful new tail feathers. She is growing up. She's growing up and getting sleepy. Oh yes, it's Sasha. Yeah, so that would definitely be a long-term concern if we wanted to try to do something like that. But you know, right now, we are just so focused on these 3 little chicks because we want them to have the best life they can have. So, Cracker Star 888, we believe our little silkie here, Stormy, is probably going to be female at this point. Down there, just kind of chilling out in stripes, we have our onagadori, who noticed the camera and is taking a little drink. Kagome is probably going to be a hen. And right there, just eating his little beak out, we have our ayam cemeni, Braveheart, who really, we think is going to be a rooster at this point. Oh yes, I love to hear the happy cheeps. Do you hear their happy cheeps, Stormy? Do you want to go down with them? Ooh, I got a soft little feather on my finger. Lovely. Oh, and thank you for the subscriptions. So we got these little birds from a farm in California called Feather Lover Farms. And they specialize in some of the more unusual breeds of chicken, the ones that you don't really see so commonly here in the United States, which is part of the reason why we do have an onagadori, which is an endangered Japanese breed, and an ayam cemeni. And even silkies are pretty unusual here. Oh, and it's Sasha. Thank you for providing the link. Ooh, a little bit of preening there from Stormy. Yeah? Even you get a little bit itchy with the new feathers. Here, let's go see what the others are doing, okay? I know you're nice and warm, but you know, it's good to be back with the flock sometimes. Ooh, Stormy, that was quite the leap. Ooh, you're a big girl, aren't you? They're all talking to you about that. I think you gave them a scare. Oh, Stormy, you got a little pep in your step. Well, Michael Green 25, Stormy just had one of the biggest little leaps and flaps of her life. Now, I wouldn't quite call what Stormy did flying, but I definitely would call it falling with style. Oh, a little bit of a preen from Stormy, who I think is feeling a bit more confident after doing that. And I think that she is a little bit thirsty right now, which is good, having a little bit of a drink after an adventure. But she does like cuddling with Kagome usually. Ooh, a little bit hungry now though. Well, after gaining 9 grams yesterday, I guess that's to be expected. I'm still so proud of Stormy. Stormy weighs 85 grams now, which is just as much as Kagome did on day 17. So just 4 days behind Kagome, that's not bad. And Synchronorized wants you to know, Stormy, that people are proud of you. lovely little birds. Oh, thank you, Patim70. I do enjoy sharing our little chickies. This is some of the calmest and nicest part of my day. So if I was to boop a bird, I would just do it kind of really softly on their back in just a stroking motion. Or with Stormy, I could just do it to the top of her head and she would barely feel it because of all of her floof. And now we're down to our last 3 or so minutes of the broadcast, and I'd like to say thank you to all of you who tuned in, to all of you who watched. For those of you who have some interest in the birds, we are broadcasting every day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Reddit, but we do re-upload these streams to YouTube as well on our channel called Watching Chickies. There are links in my profile, and I've started to do some narration on that channel as well. And we also have links to our Instagram, and we have made a Patreon. And we'd like to give one other shout out to our newest Patreon member, Katie. Thank you for your support. It is very much appreciated. And I'm sure all of these little chicks would appreciate how much that they might have brightened up your day. Because they certainly have brightened up mine. Oh, such an itchy Kagome. All these new adult feathers. Such a hassle to take care of. Hey, it's Sasha. I will give Kagome a little bit of a checkout, and let's see. Here you go, Kagome. Here you go. Let me see. Let me see your foot. Alright, checking out the feet. And I'm seeing... Okay. Kagome's feet seem to be alright. There you go, Kagome. Oh, and there she goes, sitting down. And we can end today's broadcast with a little bit of daddy time there with you, Kagome, as you look intently at the others eating. Yes. There you go. You are such a lovely bird. And it's such a shame that your breed ever became endangered. But we're going to make sure that you live a long, a healthy, and a happy life. You are such a little stunner, and I love your inbuilt eyeliner. We got the name Kagome because she's a Japanese breed of chicken, the onagadori, and it is the favorite, it's one of the favorite characters of my partner Lauren from an anime that she loves. And, sorry guys, we're here on our last 30 seconds. So I'd like to say once again, thank you for joining us today here on Watching Chickies. We all appreciate you coming and joining our little flock and family. From all of our 3 little birds, Kagome, Braveheart, and Stormy, we'd like to wish you all a great and happy day. We'll be back again at 12 p.m.